Shouts to We on X, EMG We on X.
What?
Shouts to EMG T.O. Joe, by the way, if you're watching, my boy. Shouts to Coontail.
Shoutouts.
The Smash Illuminati.
Yeah.
Making things happen, guys. And, you know, don't forget, spam Nintendo and MLG mercilessly with the hashtag #FreeSSBB, because we are trying to be at MLG Anaheim. Let's be real. We all want it. All Smash players want it. All gamers want it.
It's Gunblade.
Gunblade on the cam, literally on the camera. Whew. He's just doing random stuff. Just, yeah, check your watch.
Oh yeah, I want to say something.
Oh yeah, we got some words from Gunblade.
Yo, make sure you follow EE on Twitter at the phenomenal EE. Alright, and follow me on Twitter, Gunblade789. Follow my man Doom on Twitter, Juice Doom, right?
Yep.
And Rapture at the Rapture, right?
Underscore.
Do you want to be on for this? All right, cool.
All right, we're kicking it right off,
All right, we're all singles. Here we go.
CT Xzax versus CT EMP Mew2King. Mew2King taking to the platform on Smashville. This is usually a sign of him not wanting to deal with whatever character is on the ground.
Yep.
And, you know, Falco being one of the characters who can do the most from one hit in this game. You know, if he grabs his opponent 0%, he's pretty much got like 50 or 60% guaranteed after that from his chain throw. So Mew2King definitely taking the smart and safe approach by staying on that platform, trying to avoid conflict. Wow, a nice, beautiful falling up air string. Attacks 45 on right away.
Oh, trying to get away, but Mew2King's right on every one of his landings. Wow.
Wow, Mew2King reading Xzax like a book. These two practice together all the time, though, so it's, you know, it's no surprise to see him know what options his partner's going to pick, or his training partner's going to pick.
Yeah.
And Xzax just really fiending for that grab.
Yeah. Only 10% from Mew2King. All right, 15. Let's get by a dash attack there. Tries to screw him up with the NATO. Gets the last hit of the NATO on him.
Yeah, it looked like Xzax had a really nice plan to avoid that, but it didn't work out for him.
That was smart of Mew2King to let Xzax.
Oh, wow, a double trip.
Wow.
Wow. This is why at every tournament I will ever host for the rest of my life, triple will be off. Thank you.
Wow.
If we can have texture hacks, we can have tripping off.
The dreaded, yeah, right? Seriously. Yeah, the dreaded double trip right there. So, all right, so Mew2King making that kill look pretty easy, only 36%. Xzax hasn't been able to get a chain grab. He hasn't been able to convert off really much. He hasn't even gotten like a dash attack and up smash or anything. So,
yeah, and this is like the worst percentage range for Meta Knight to be at as a Falco player. You know, if he is a stock above you and he's out of chain grab range, but not quite high enough to die to any of your kill moves,
yeah,
it's going to be a really, really ugly time trying to make it back.
Oh, wow.
Mew2King just acing all of these landings.
Oh, all right.
Beautiful
nice
back air though,
yeah,
right through the
really good.
Yep, through the top and center of Tornado. It's the best way to beat it. It's the only way to beat it with most aerial moves.
All right, he gets the grab, but I mean, you know, Mew2King can easily just get out of that one throw. Nice nair out of shield. The dash attack misses, but Xzax, he had an opportunity there to punish, but he just goes for the jab. Doesn't do much. Put some laser pressure on now. Mew2King gonna like to go onto the stage. And Xzax gonna follow him there. Let's see what he does. Platform for Mew2King now. And he's gonna wait for it to go back on Smashville, give him an opportunity to get onto the ledge. Oh! That's what he was waiting for. He was waiting for Xzax to go for a really offensive approach there, and that gave him the opportunity to get back on stage.
Oh, and Mew2King just tornadoing Xzax out of that recovery carryover lag, the RCO. Since Xzax had done a side B on the ground, it actually gives Falco this unfortunate glitch where the next time he lands on the ground, he'll have 30 frames of landing lag. Mew2King very aware of that, capitalizing on it. Now Mew2King just gonna sit on the edge as calmly as possible, not take any risks. Oh, he goes for some fancy cross-up stuff. Xzax whiffs the up smash out of shield. I don't think it would have worked anyway. Now he's off the stage.
And Tornado just completely shuts down side B. Gets another Tornado.
It does. You don't even have to time it.
You don't. You
just got like 2 whole active seconds. Meta Knight's Tornado would be like a character's ultimate in like a MOBA.
Yeah, it definitely would. It definitely would. Yeah. I guess everyone's all 4 of their specials.
Right, they're their ults.
And one of their specials would be their ultimate, yeah. Oh, alright. Oh, look for the running grab. Oh, it gets out of the way and then another running grab. Wow. So hard to punish Meta Knight even when he messes up.
Mew2King making this look like child's play right now.
Oh, almost a hedgehog there, but Xzax does get back. 185.
Oh, Xzax. with the extra heavy read there, just run off and back air, soft wall spike him. And yep,
up
that's
throw.
high enough percent to do that. That'll kill around 180.
Has to do it on the platform though.
Right, yep.
So
Gives you that extra little vertical boost. Instead of knocking him back starting at the ground, it knocks him out, knocks him back starting at the platform, slightly raised, making it a little easier to kill. And now we're back to what we saw at the beginning, which is Mew2King desperately trying to avoid Xzax's chain grab.
And there it is.
Failing at it this time.
Alright, so he does get the down air, Spike puts in the 39, but of course Meta Knight's not going to die from that.
Yep, it definitely shifts the momentum heavily in Xzax's favor, but as soon as Mew2King gets his hands on him again, that could greatly change.
Very smart by Mew2King. Instead of following up with a forward air after that, he ended up using a NATO to cover the air dodge. Oh, and then another run by back air, that crossover. Another NATO covering Xzax's grabs,
Great string though, realizing that Mew2King was in the air when he hit him with the laser, which means he doesn't get a guaranteed dash attack, but definitely a high probability of getting it. Pretty much, you know your opponent is about to land on the ground, so you can get a variety of follow-ups, situationally
At this point, I think Xzax, well, it looked like Xzax sort of knew that Meta Knight's going to always be, or Mew2King's always be waiting for that NATO, so he's trying to delay his side B, but now, you know, Mew2King has already fixed that problem.
Oh, I was going to say, is he about to finish at the Super Saiyan 69%? But no, he's not.
So, side B got Mew2King in the air. All right, nice back air to keep him up there.
Now, if Xzax managed to scrape the stock off of him, he's only a chain grab and like 60% away from evening this back up.
Yep.
So, it's not impossible, just highly improbable. Meta Knight at the edge.
Yep.
It's hard for Falco to force him back on the stage.
And the jab leaves him wide open for a grab, and then the side B.
Mew2King dipping real low with that tornado, knowing that Xzax is going to either go for the edge or go for the stage. Got to be careful though, because if you go too low, Falco's side B can clip the top of you and spike you. I actually saw DM Brandon lose a tournament set to D1 because of that, in like early 09. And everyone's like, wait, what? Side B can beat tornado?
Not all the time.
No, only through the top.
All right. Oh,
and there we go.
Lands on the platform and leaves himself open for that Mew2King up throw. And there's 1-0 for Mew2King.
And all right, we're going to Battlefield. Falco, Falco really thrives on the stage. I don't know about more than Meta Knight, but it's a good stage for him. Now Meta Knight has 3 platform options to avoid that chain grab instead of 1. And it's also not moving away from him at any given time. So we could see, this really work out for Xzax as a counter pick. Or we could see Mew2King just camp the platforms the whole time and never get touched. But I think he's willing to grace us with a good show and actually fight.
No, these NATOs so effective against Falco. And Xzax hasn't had an answer for him. Oh, well, there it is. Okay, there's one. So the laser's actually stopping him there, but Mew2King immediately gets that momentum back. There's a grab. And, all right.
Okay, Mew2King a little too close to the ground there. He had to air dodge and get caught in his non-invincible frames by Xzax's side B. But he's still looking real dominant right now. Smart by Xzax. This is another good reason to pick the stage for Falco. The platforms give Falco a bunch of different recovery options. You don't always have to go either just to the ground or to the edge.
Yeah, the only thing is, though, is I feel like a player like Mew2King, knowing that Falco, even though with the platforms, Falco still has a very linear recovery. And considering being on the platforms against Meta Knight isn't always the best situation because you may get sharked from below the platforms. I think Mew2King may not necessarily be that uncomfortable with a stage like this. Like, all right, you want to recover high? I'll hit you with some up airs from below the platform.
Exactly.
So this is definitely not a bad stage for Mew2King. I'm sure he was like, oh yeah, sure, Battlefield, no big deal. One of the best things about this stage too is that the laser usage allows to cut off those 2 avenues below the 2 platforms, then between the top and bottom platforms. So there's a good, a good way to use the lasers. The problem is that if Mew2King's in your face the entire time, you really don't get a lot of lasers off.
Yeah, this guy, he is capable of playing both sides of the field. He can be extremely, extremely defensive and boring to watch, just aggravatingly campy, but he can also rush you down and just completely decimate you. So Mew2King, with years and years of Smash experience across every Smash game, definitely a force to be reckoned with. Great back air by Xzax. Just works his way in between Meta Knight's series of down airs and up airs, trying to cover his body.
Oh, falling back there from Xzax doesn't get him anything. Looks for the running grab. Oh, nice double sidestep right there. Gets a grab out of it. So a little bit of stage control and then watches the get up attack. Goes for the up smash. Nice kill there. So 2 stocks apiece. Xzax, like you said, I mean, all he takes is, you know, a chain grab and then 60%. And Xzax can bring this right back.
Smart roll by Xzax, following Mew2King's retreat with the tornado, but doing so while invincible. Very smart.
Oh, trying to get something out of those down Bs.
Oh wow, clips him with the upper backward hitbox of Falco's neutral air. I really like that. I was actually just playing a couple matches with Falco before and like trying to go for that hitbox too.
Yeah.
So Xzax with that deja vu for me. Oh no way! Definitely can't go for neutral air if your opponent is going to SDI out of it and punish you for it though.
Oh, that glide by Mew2King. Oh, does get hit by the dash attack. A lot of rolling actually in this set. Ooh, all
nice
right.
Little Gatling combo after a laser. It's a solid like 20% or so.
Roll to grab. And Xzax.
Mew2King with the unfortunate trip.
Yep, allowing Xzax to get back free. Well, Xzax has brought this back. It's only, you know, they're only within like 50% of each other.
Catches that roll.
Oh, but as I say that, Xzax now, you know, losing it just a little bit. You know, this is still definitely in either of them's favor. Xzax, you know, can easily bring this back. He just has to watch out for that.
Yep.
Definitely not get caught by his side beats.
Yeah, it's that 50-50 mix-up game, and very smart by Mew2King doing the reverse shuttle loop to punish whatever Xzax's get-up action choice was with a glide attack. That would have covered his roll, his stand-up, and his get-up attack. So, very, very smart by Mew2King.
Xzax just trying to stay on that grab platform. He obviously, he wants to get a kill quick so that he can try and go for that chain grab, but the longer it takes him, you know, Mew2King just racking up that damage. There's another 10% right there.
But how far Xzax has come in the past year, you know, 12 months ago, you would have seen this guy spamming up smash, spamming forward smash, and he's behind the stock, and his opponent is at high percent. But now he's a much more disciplined player, a lot more patient. As I say that, of course, he goes for that YOLO boost up smash, but, you know, he knows what he's doing. He's really come a long way, especially in the past few months.
Yeah. All right, gets a forward throw. It still cannot kill Mew2King, though. Mew2King's content near the ledge. Even if he does get chain grab, it very likely will still be in the percent lead, so Mew2King, no reason to really approach, no reason to feel at all uncomfortable. Does get hit, but I mean, I'm gonna just float back to the ledge, no big deal.
Oh, and this is definitely a chance of a lifetime for Xzax. He ties up the stock count, and he's literally a chain grab away from tying up the percent as well.
Mew2King could have got him right there. He just tripped, but no.
Yeah.
That was right, a NATO right out of
out of invincibility frames on respawn. Very smart. Oh, no way. That would have been crazy, but Mew2King, I think, knew and SDI'd toward the edge, so he didn't have to take as many lasers as possible.
I'm just gonna using standing laser at this point. Just wants to get any damage on Mew2King at this point. You know, maybe, even if it's not the chain grab. I think he sort of admitted at this point. Oh, pizza cake, the pizza cake bait. All right, Mew2King reacts and goes back to those top platforms. Only 39% between these two. 2 minutes remaining. Oh,
I really love that movement from Xzax. Unfortunately, he didn't recognize that Mew2King did the sloppy tornado landing. Oh wow, air dodge into up tilt on the ground. That was really cool. Very creative. Definitely threw off Mew2King's visual reaction there.
Hey.
Wow, I really love Xzax's his empty jumps and his empty movement. You know, with no move, not throwing out an attack.
Yeah.
Really good for like confusing your opponent, baiting them. And there we go, another reflector knockdown to laser lock, but he's not getting anything out of it. Oh, yep, gotta just stuff that glide with the jab. Will pretty much work every time.
Oh, Xzax keeping it close. Oh, but he goes for the jab. All right, so he breaks out of the NATO real quick, but he gets grabbed right there.
Yeah, sadly, grab armor traded with Mew2King on his jab. All right, smart. Goes for the neutral air. Yep. Get some nice platform pressure going. Wow, another one. And fall through back air. Wow, Xzax is really pulling it together right now. Mew2King is just a few lasers, a few jabs away from kill percent.
Yep.
Then again, Xzax is also one throw off stage into a smart edge guard away from losing.
Yep.
We did see these guys have a game 3 set a week or two ago.
Yeah, laser over,
there's
laser
45
under.
seconds left on the clock. There's no way Mew2King's coming off that edge.
Maybe we'll see Xzax like run off back air. I don't know. I feel like that'd be a little too plain for him to do.
Yeah, a little extra YOLO. I don't think he's going for that right now.
Oh, all right. So Mew2King was actually fired off the stage. The Xzax probably could have made something happen. Gets planked there and then gets caught by the NATO. Unfortunately, as we wind down, Xzax taking too much damage. Now around 40% away. Using that NATO to force Xzax to the ledge. However, Xzax does get some damage at side B. Oh,
he needs pretty much a spike or a forward smash to do this.
Oh yeah, there's way too much damage to make this up now. He needs a kill.
Oh!
Oh my god, I thought that was it.
That was like a laser away from going to game 3.
Well, I can't believe I would just call that right there.
Wow, that was intense.
Wow. All right, Xzax falling 0-2 to Mew2King after almost
no shame in that loss, though. Definitely no shame in that. It's getting hot. I'm going to take this sweater off real quick.